lads, this is Fenner from Frenetic Array, and I thought I'd just share a replay pack on this Sunday. It is a Heart of the Swarm replay pack, and there's not many, well, there aren't any pro replays from Heart of the Swarm yet, so I've just made my own replay pack. It's from Masters on Korea, and yeah, check it out. There's one for every matchup, and if you're struggling for builds, ideas, what to do in Heart of the Swarm, then check these out and, you know, basically just copy them. Alright, so first up we've got a ZvZ. This replay is really good for looking at the muta versus muta portion of the game. Even though there's a lot of aggression in the early game, I think the mid game comes out pretty even, and I think this shows really well how to use your mutas in the mid game to snipe gas and ling run buys as well. So I think this is definitely worth checking out, especially in the current meta game of people just going muta versus muta. The next replay in the pack is one from very early on the ladder, so it shows me he's in Platinum League and this guy isn't even in a league, but after I checked his profile after the game, he was in Korean GM before, I do believe, if I remember correctly. And basically this game just shows very standard opening from both me and him, which is 3 hatch opener from me and Forge first or Nexus first from him, going straight up into standard, and then I just put on heavy Ling Hydra aggression. This replay just shows how good Ling Hydra aggression is. I do mix in some corruptors later on because he does go for a heavy Colossus tech, and you know, you can't really just fight Colossus with Hydras. But if you do find Colossus like this and you're just doing Ling Hydra, you can just fill up the 6 gas on your bases, and then you can just mix in some corruptors, you know, just go a bit heavier on the Lings, and then the corruptors will take care of the Colossus, and you can just keep up that relentless aggression. I really like this build. It's basically the Stefano-esque Roach Max, except for Heart of the Swarm. Next up, the replay is a very standard ZvT on Whirlwind, which opens with him going 1 racks expand into Hellion into Mines, which is pretty standard now, and me going into Hatch first into 2 base Speed Roach push, which I think is a very strong opening right now, which allows you to go into Roach Hydra off it. You can get upgrades on it as well in this game. I thought I could win, so I just decided basically to go all in, but you can get upgrades off this, and then you basically just drone up behind the Speed Roach push, and then you go into Roach Hydra, which a lot of people have been doing at MLG and things like that. So yeah, definitely check this one out.
Anyway guys, let's get straight into the build. So first off, the main requirement for this build is that it needs to be against a fast expand build. You don't want to be doing this against a 1 base